Hello, everyone. So, I wanted to just stop by really quick before I call it a night. We just got done with our Wealth Talk webinar where we talk about how to be able to help people get their foundation solid when it comes to their finances. And so, one key thing that I just wanted to share with you, a lot of times people have questions about, hey, how can I boost my credit score? Why is my credit score so low? And so, I want to just talk about the five key components that is used to calculate your credit score. So, number one is, do you pay your bills on time? So that's 35% of your score. My mom was absolutely right when she drilled that into my head as a young child. She said, pay your bills on time, pay your bills on time. And she was correct. So 35% of your score is all about, do you pay your debts back timely, on time? And then 30% of your score is calculated based off how you utilize revolving lines of credit. So for example, credit cards. So if you have credit cards, are you using less than 30% of your approved limit? And so for me, I was breaking that rule. I'm going to be honest. So I had credit cards where maybe the credit card company approved me for $5,000. And I thought as long as I used 4,999, I was good, right? Because I didn't go over the limit. And that may be fine for the credit card company, but what I have learned is that as soon as you use over 30% of that 5,000, it starts to send a message to creditors that maybe you may be in financial distress or really strapped for finances. So it actually pulls your credit score down. So if you have maxed out credit cards, pay them down, and I guarantee you will start to see some increase in your credit score. And then the third component is all about length of credit. How long have you had outstanding credit history where excuse me, the creditors can see that you've been paying your debts back on time? And so I was breaking this rule. So I may have had a credit card, hey, for 5 years, decided I was going to get a new one, closed the old one down, and little did I know that, guys, I was impacting 15% of my credit score because the moment that I closed the credit card, it erased my credit history. So, broke that rule. So, if you have credit cards and you're thinking about closing them down, think again, especially if you had them for a while. And especially if you've had good, solid credit history, you want that to show up on your credit. And then the next category is all around inquiries. And so one or two inquiries per year is not bad. But when you start getting more than that, it just sends a message that, hey, this person might be in some financial distress. We see constant inquiries hitting their credit report. And oh, by the way, those hard inquiries pull down your credit score. And so now I know, department stores are offering cards, save you 10%. Just say no. Save your credit score. Don't do it. And then the last quarter categories is all around kind of the mix of credit you have. And new credit is not bad. And so 10% is around the mix. Do you have a loan? Do you have installment accounts, revolving accounts? Having a good mix just shows that, hey, I'm capable of managing a variety of debt types. And so that's good. And so those are the five components of your credit score. And so I'll leave you with this tip. So I have a lot of clients sometimes that talk about, hey, I pay cash for everything. I don't have credit cards, don't want credit cards. The only thing I would say there is by not having any revolving lines of credit, like a credit card or a furniture account or something like that, you're leaving 30% of your credit score on the table. And so you may be wondering, why is my score low? Check and see if you got a credit card and make sure it's not maxed out. And so that's my tip for today. You all have a great night, but five components: pay your bills on time, don't max out your credit cards, don't get those inquiries, don't close those credit cards, and having a good mix of credit is good. So you all have a wonderful night, and that is my credit educational tip for you today.